I think we should restart it.
Yeah. So let's do one activity. Two of you are sitting in these chairs without shifting your pose, without shifting your body at all. Just observe your body language, how you are sitting. How about your legs, your neck, your shoulder? Just don't shift. That's cheating. You just cheated. So just observe. Where's your torso position? And you have to just observe your position, right? Next, just check how do you feel in this posture. Do you feel empowered? No? So how would you describe your posture right now, your body language? Do you feel confident in this pose right now? You're sitting. Little girl, yeah. You are just, getting inside. But you have expanded. You have an expanded body language. So this body language would suggest empowered women or maybe confident, and this one suggests that you are not feeling very confident right now in this moment, right? So what observation did you make? We have already discussed it. I want to tell you about one power pose which you can use in your interviews or maybe in your meetings or maybe before that. That's called Wonder Woman pose. Stand with your hands on your hips and your feet shoulder apart.
Let's stand. Like this. So how do you feel? Strong, like a Wonder Woman, right? Yeah. Thank you.
So next, another posture is V for victory. It stand. Okay, just ignore this one. It's like expand your arms in a V shape. Alright? Like you own this world. You got victory in that football match or whatever match you are playing, right? Next one is the president. And Oprah does it the best. Just recline your chair and hand just behind your shoulder. And you would feel like, yeah, I'm relaxed, I'm empowered, I own this world like a president, right? So which pose out of these three you like the best? V for victory. Okay, the president one.
I do that one, but I think I get more energy from that one.
Yeah, so just before your important meeting, your interview, of course you cannot do it in front of your interviewer like you're doing this in a meeting and be like, what? And being a woman, you can be misjudged, right? So just before your meeting, you can practice these poses and then you'll feel more empowered and more in control of your body language and confidence. Because standing like a superhero for as little as 2 minutes changes our testosterone and cortisol levels, increases our appetite for risk, causes us to perform better in job interviews, and generally configures our brain to cope well in stressful situations.
Unless you send me the presentation.
Okay. So raise your hand if you have ever been asked to act like a woman. Okay? And raise your hand if you have ever been asked to act like a man. Raise your hand if you have been asked to act like both of these pieces of feedback, if you have ever received both these pieces of feedback. Yeah. So in these situations, I practice gender judo. Not this sort of judo, but we assume that men are strong, driven, ambitious leaders and women are just supportive, warm, because when you say career, you would associate generally men with career and women with families. So we need to break these gender stereotypes and just speak up. Don't be a silent bystander. in front of inequality. You need to challenge your peers if you have to. And I'm going to share a downloadable resource which you can go on Lean website, or even I can give you the link, for 50 ways of fighting gender bias. But to fight the gender bias, we must first be aware of what kind of gender biases are there in the work and in your personal lives. Right, so these are all the kind of gender biases, and there is another downloadable handout. And if I can ask you that today itself, yeah. So if I can ask you to take just one action today, just one action, commit to yourself that for balance for better, I need to take one action to break the gender stereotype. Just commit to it, to yourself. Okay, and we know that for gender equality, we need men as our allies. So we have collaborated with Photo Foundation to support their campaign and to accelerate their campaign for men as allies. And if you know any man out there who is helping for women empowerment, who is supporting women, do let us know. We would love to collaborate with such men. And again, this is the pledge for Balance for Better, that one action. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Good on you for sticking with it.
Thank you.
When you're speaking, I checked out your feet, right? So when you're speaking, it might not look that feminine, but stand there with your feet in the Wonder Woman pose, and you get so much more strength when you're speaking to empower your audience. Yeah? Okay, cool.
Thank you so much.
That's all right, darling. That's okay.
Okay, discuss some of movie.
The audience.
Just 1 minute.
दीपक भाई
Yes, the Wonder Woman.
कट मारना ये तोड़ने लेगा तो मार दूं